Isn't Jeffrey Ross coming in today?
Yes. Yep.
And we got Francine.
Francine, remember Francine?
Our old intern who's now a stand-up comic.
She's now a stand-up comic.
And she brought in one of her sets.
Is that what we're hearing?
So maybe Jeffrey Ross could listen to Francine doing some comedy.
I think he'd be a pretty good judge.
Because I don't think Jim would trash another comedian.
Not that I wouldn't trash another comedian, but I wouldn't trash another comedian that I want to sleep with.
There you go.
See?
You're talking about Jeffrey Ross, of course.
Yeah, I love him when he does those poems.
All right, so hey, you guys want to get Francine in here?
Yes. Of course we do.
This is fun.
Francine was our old intern.
Yeah, he remembers Francine.
Are you allowed to chew on the air? What's the story?
Yeah,
anything goes. Anything goes.
This program to bring you the Ozone Midget sighting of the day.
Wow, who saw this coming? Chris in Jersey, what's going on?
Hey, guys, I got a midget sighting for you.
All right, let's hear it.
I had a hernia operation.
Yeah.
Somebody screwed up. They put me under anesthesia, and just as I'm about to go under, in walks a friggin' midget with the damn surgical cap and gown on and the stupid little stethoscope dangling between her knees, reaching up for syringes.
That might have been the anesthesia,
Yeah,
man.
you're saying your surgeon was a midget.
I don't know that she was the actual surgeon that cut me.
But that was the last thing you saw before you conked out?
That was just about the last thing I remember.
You sure it wasn't some doctor that brought his kid on, like, Bring Your Daughter to Work Day?
That just scares me that somebody has to stand on phone books to be able to slice me open and fix me.
I don't think they use phone books there in the ER.
You should be grateful.
Yeah, maybe a stool.
But do you want those little fat fingers suturing things in your heart?
Oh,
Those
no.
little clumsy fat hands?
All right. Well, thanks, Chris.
Thanks, guys. I'm
Cocktail
gonna go
Franks
lick
and a
myself
needle
on
and
replay
thread.
all day.
All right.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
All right, we got Francine in the studio.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Francine.
Do you know
Hello,
Jeffrey
Francine.
Ross?
Hi, Jeffrey.
Nice
A
to see
very successful comedian. He's playing Caroline's all this weekend. Why are you shocked?
Oh, I thought you said I was.
you. Oh.
Ah.
Are you?
No.
You know Jeffrey Ross, a beautiful black girl.
Francine used to be our intern. Now she's doing stand-up. Do you know Jeffrey Ross, though?
Yes.
He's like the king of the one-liners and other things.
Yes.
He's legendary for his roasts over the years. All right.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
A year.
A year you've been doing it?
Mm-hmm.
And how many times do you gig?
I think I get one maybe once a month.
Once a month?
Once a month.
You go?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you get your period, you're like, I better get on stage.
No.
I got some ragging to do.
Where have you performed?
Mainly it's stand-up, New York.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
Yeah. What, is it like open mic night? Do they have that there?
Yeah, I think they reopened it, but I usually do like real shows.
Real shows? Ooh. You mean you go in there and say, I would like a spot, and...
No, they make you bring like 10 people, and then you can do a
that old
Fair
gag.
shows, yeah.
I remember that from the old band days. You got to bring some people, man.
show. Yep.
Yeah,
That used
so
to be
you
how
bring-
your radio show was at the old place. You had to bring 10 people.
Bring 10 people.
Beginning.
That's true.
I got 10 people listening. Can I come on? Now it's like superstar.
And describe your act.
Um,
Are you a cross between someone that's out there already or doing your own thing? What's the deal?
I do my own thing. I just talk about like what I'm angry about or what happened to me on a date or something like that.
Are you an angry comic, or is it more like fun lifestyle issues, or
Probably more angry.
more angry?
Yeah,
Yeah? You're not the sweet kind of girl that gets up there and does that act? No.
never.
All right.
Well, we have Francine's tape.
So wait, once a month you go up for a year? So you've been on stage like a dozen times?
No, that's for the shows. But for the open mics, I do like 3 open mics a month.
You should be going up 3 times a day.
I work all the time, so
all right.
yeah. I try.
You get up as much as you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Look at that. The two veterans telling the rookie what to do. You got to get out there, kid.
Yeah.
Norton didn't tell her anything. He just reiterated what I said.
That pretty much is right.
True.
I just kind of piggybacked on his suggestion. Yeah.
Like, Norton clearly
he
is going
says.
to be Norton's clearly going to be kissing up to her during this thing.
Oh.
No, I just can't.
I already
you know.
see what's going on.
Now, Francine, we haven't heard this yet, but I just want to ask you, are you confident in the material?
It's pretty good.
Yeah? And would you be able to take criticism without bursting into tears and jumping
running
through that
away.
window and running away?
Yes. I can take it.
Oh, she
I saw a
paused.
little pause there.
All right,
No,
there's
I
a
can
pause.
take it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's start the tape, see what happens here.
You may fire when ready, sir.
Oh my God, she's like a little Catholic school girl when I met her. That's what she looked like, and now we'll see what she looks like. Francine. Let's hear for Francine. She's the other one, Destiny.
Give it up for Gladys. Gladys is so sweet.
Francine, Gladys, we're a PTA meeting. No last names, no. What?
Now, where was this taped?
This was at the comic strip.
The comic strip?
And you were very excited about Gladys. Was she fun or something?
I know Gladys for since I started, and she always tried to give me good advice.
All right.
She does give good advice because I used to do her open mic a long time ago.
Gladys?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She used to host an open mic. Very sweet lady.
Older lady?
A little bit.
Okay.
With a name like Gladys?
So, you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of these women who wear these stupid t-shirts, you know, these like sexy and delicious and all that crap. I was walking through Grand Central. This girl had on this shirt. It said silicone free. I'm looking at her. She's 5'1", 450 pounds. Oh, like, believe me, nobody's wondering. You need to be wearing a shirt saying Haagen-Dazs whore. Or buffet queen, sweetie. That would actually apply to you. And I don't...
No, it's weird. Who's the guy?
Who is it? That's
Because
one
we
of
did
your
listen
10.
to part of this tape before we hit the air, and we hear that guy through the whole thing.
That's part of your 10 people, isn't it?
No, it was a bunch of people,
Is
but
that your dad?
no, he's this guy that always gets on and talks about how he's a virgin and he's never got laid.
Oh, so he was another comic?
Yeah, but that's all he says every single time. I'm a virgin. Well, like, okay. Yeah.
All right, so we
What
got
was the punchline of that joke?
The punchline was Haagen-Dazs whore.
Right. So you should do something else, like, instead of silicone free, like lettuce free,
Oh, that's
wow.
kinda good.
Like
Give
real
him that
advice from
one.
Jeffrey Ross.
Wow, who saw that coming?
I didn't see that
Is
coming.
that bad?
That's
no,
good.
that's good.
No, that's good.
Told me to. I'm an
Lettuce
expert.
free.
I'm trying to
That's good.
help a young hot chick.
All right.
Thank you.
You guys are all like sucked into the fact that she's a hot black lady.
You haven't mentioned any of that to the viewers, by the way. You're just letting her come in here, Francine.
No, we've talked about how hot she is.
Plus, they know Francine from the old show.
Yeah.
A lot of them does.
And she's got a weave. Is that a weave?
No, it's braids.
Braids?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's all your hair, though?
No.
Where's your start and end?
Mine ends about here to bob.
A bob?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Back to the tape.
And I don't even care anymore. Fuck the fat chicks. Fuck them all. They hate me. Okay? It's not my fault. They all hate me. It's funny how they all hang out with each other. They'll be sitting around, at work in their little fat chick convention, trying to give each other, like, diet tips and shit. Talking about, I'm trying the Atkins diet. Like, you're eating McDonald's. You're on the Fatkins diet. Get a fucking life.
The Fatkins diet, okay.
Play on words.
All right, play on words.
Jeffrey, anything?
I like that one. That was an actual joke.
Thank you.
I like where it's coming from, too, that you're trashing fat chicks the minute you walk on stage. That I
Yeah.
kind of like.
Look at Jim.
Hard
She's
to
going
Right
nothing
after
on.
the fatties.
Jimmy's going to say nothing bad.
I
during this
wouldn't,
segment. Bobby Big Rigger.
Too new.
Hey, gentlemen, what's going on here?
Hey.
Jim, do me a favor. Just leave that book down on the counter for a second. I was wondering if I can get Cindy Brady's autograph.
What?
Are you saying that Francine may sound a little like Cindy Brady?
That's not her. I just turned my radio on. I thought it was Cindy Brady. Oh,
guy
my
calling you
mistake.
Cindy Brady.
Gee, I'm really sorry. Oh, Jim,
You
take
what?
me a good check.
What would you do to that guy if he said that while you were on stage?
Well, is she from the Brady Show?
The Brady Show. That's what it was
Yes.
called.
The Brady Bunch?
Yeah. He thinks you sound like Cindy Brady.
I don't remember watching that show.
That's what you would say back to him if he said this from the crowd? Like, you're going to need some chops because people are going to go after you.
Well,
What would you say?
What would you say? He would yell out, "Wow, you sound just like Cindy Brady."
I said I don't know who she is. I hate it when people talk during my set.
That's way to hit back hard.
That's right. That'll shut him up.
Take it easy on him, Francine.
I'm sure he'll have nothing else to say after that.
Wow. That's right, sir. Point one finger and three are pointing back at you.
All right.
Three,
But
what is your
I don't like to
cartoon?
make fun of people a
The
lot.
thumb
but I-
kind of goes up.
Okay, you're right. I'm an ass. I don't even know how many fingers I have.
Where was this tape? It sounds like a Port Authority restroom.
Hold on, let me talk to six-fingered Kumia.
It's
Hannibal
the
Lecter?
comic strip. The comic strip.
The comics.
All right, let's go back to the tape.
But I don't like to make fun of people a lot, but I do. But I was a really ugly kid, growing up. And I knew I was an ugly kid because I had this really cute little brother. And everywhere we went, they'd only comment on him. So they'd come up to my mom and be like, oh my God, Immaculate. That's my mom. Like, he's so adorable. He's so cute. Just look at him. And then they look at me and they'll be like, well, what's this? Well, what is it? Can I pet it? I'm like, fuck you, Grandma. You were there for delivery, skank. You know it's me.
Ooh,
But
she's
I grew up
bashing
in
Grandma.
the suburbs, so I ride the Metro North and the subway a lot. Is it me or is it like do all Spanish people know each other?
That guy is annoying.
Wow.
You gotta tell him to shut up during your set.
He's an ass.
He's
really is an
helping her
ass.
timing. He's keeping it as if she was killing, you know?
Yeah, he's making it sound like I'm
As
doing
if she-
good.
Keeping it as if she was killing.
He's helping you along, but it's really annoying.
How many people were in the crowd?
I'd say about 10 or 12.
Oh, 10 or 12.
Yeah.
And what was anyone else reacting, or just that guy?
It was that guy and maybe 3 or 4 people in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what were the other people doing?
Waiting to go on,
Were
probably.
they waiting to go on?
Waiting. Actually, I was the last person.
Oh,
Yeah, so they were just
You were the
listening.
closer. Nice.
yay!
I think you're doing great. on this
Headlining.
tape.
Thank you.
I'm noticing a lot of cursing.
I always,
Fucking phenomenal. You'll be sitting in a car by yourself, and there'll be one Spanish person next to you, and one other Spanish person comes in. It's like, oh yeah, Quinto, come on, whole fucking conversation.
That's quite a Gene Stapleton impression.
You might want to work on the Spanish thing.
I took Spanish.
Yeah, but that impression didn't sound like a Spanish person.
Yeah,
Really?
maybe you should use your, think that Spanish out a little bit.
Yeah.
But again, I like the fact that she's trashing fat people. She called her grandmother a skank. She called herself ugly, and she's shitting on Spanish people. I kind of like where it's coming from.
And she's making a fat guy laugh, which is always a good thing.
Right.
And then it's like, oh yeah, Quinto, come on, whole fucking conversation. But that does explain why, they have so many kids. It's because they're so fucking friendly, okay?
Although, I will say I've rethought the Spanish thing. Keep it the way you have it, because even though it doesn't sound Spanish, it absolutely captures how annoying it is to hear two Spanish people babbling at each other. That's exactly what I hear when they talk. Just two babbling idiots.
You are really trying hard, aren't you?
Yeah, I really am.
He wants to do you.
No, it's not about banging her. I think that's actually,
Jimmy.
He's going to sacrifice good radio, so I hope you give him a good banging.
That's
today.
not true. What am I going to do? You can't.
He'd settle for a date. He doesn't need to.
We're never
Yeah,
going to go
he'll-
out. We're never going to have sex.
Yeah.
He'll settle for a cup of coffee after the show.
I don't want a cup of coffee.
We
Let's
can
just
do
acknowledge
coffee.
that Norton is going to be completely
I actually just wanted to trash Spanish
out of
people.
this bit.
He likes his coffee like he likes his women.
Well,
Exception.
the rule is 99% of the
Yeah,
time,
they
female
stink.
comics are so bad.
And we really assumed, and the guys even were like, you can be tough on her if you want before you came in, and now you have the respect of 4 funny guys who want to get in your pants.
Yeah, because
But part of it is that women are nurturing, and very rarely is humor nurturing. Humor is the opposite of nurturing. It's cutting. It's vicious. I mean, that's why women are in nature based not as funny, because it's not their instinct. Their instinct isn't to laugh if you fall and crack your head; is to help pick you up. But guys are like,
Very
you
good.
fucking idiot.
All right. Well, let's hear it for Francine. She did a good job.
Thanks,
Very
guys.
good.
We were ready to trash you, but we got to stay honest on the show. It wasn't that bad.
Not at all.
And you
And,
kept it tight, which is always
Yeah,
good.
we'll look forward to another tape from you down the road. Okay.
Hopefully
Thanks,
you'll do
guys.
something we can really mock and hurt you with.
Where's your next open mic? Want to plug it?
Open mic?
Where you
Well,
performing
wherever
next?
you
I'll probably, today's Thursday?
Yes.
or wherever you're performing.
I think I'm gonna be at stand up on December 3rd.
What was that? Oh.
End of the Brady Bunch.
There you go.
music.
Oh,
And we're hanging with Jeffrey Ross. We're going to take a break. Jeffrey Ross is at Caroline's. A lot of shows. For tickets, 212-757-4100. As we go on a break, Anthony and Mash.